Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the interview training company howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to pass your Northern Rail interview. So if you have a Northern Rail interview coming up and you need to prepare for both the most common and tough competency interview questions for any Northern Rail role, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what I'll cover. I'll start off by giving you a list of Northern Rail interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to help you to succeed. I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your Northern Rail interview before finally telling you how you can download further resources, including all of the answers to help you to prepare. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your Northern Rail interview, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first Northern Rail interview question I recommend you prepare for, which is tell me about yourself. Now, this interview question is one that comes up frequently as the very first interview question that you're going to have to answer in a job interview, and it's your chance to start positive and stand out. So make sure you focus your answer on the skills and qualities that you have, not your home life and not your personal life. Instead, focus on that experience and passion for working in the job role, and also explain to them how you're going to add value to Northern Rail in the job role itself. To answer this opening interview question effectively, make sure you download the job description and focus on telling them how your skills are a perfect match for those desired by them. So for example, if on that job description they state they're seeking someone who is a leader or someone with great communication abilities, then please make sure throughout your Northern Rail interview answers you use those exact terms. So here's a brilliant example answer to help you. Tell me about yourself. Here we go. Thank you for inviting me to be interviewed for this position today. Over the course of my career, I have accumulated a variety of transferable skills and experiences, and I'm certain that they will help me succeed in this role. I am a highly driven and productive person who does well in customer-facing roles. During my time in previous positions, I learned to fully understand the importance of consistently maintaining high standards of customer satisfaction. Given that the customer is essential to the success of any organisation, providing an outstanding service should be a primary focus for each member of the team. I have a history of delivering excellent customer service, communicating clearly, and adapting to unexpected situations as they arise. You can also depend on me to always adhere to the correct safety procedures and regulations. I would never endanger myself or others. My family motivate me outside of work, and they are totally supportive of my job and would accept the diversity of shift work that the role may demand. I also enjoy hobbies such as attending a hockey club where I can maintain healthy fitness and concentration levels, as well as work as a team. Now, if you hire me, I'll be a dependable, client-focused and safety-conscious worker who will be proud to represent Northern Rail while offering first-rate customer service. Wow, what a powerful way to kickstart your interview and really impress the hiring manager. Let's take a look at the next Northern Rail interview question, which is, what do you know about Northern Rail as an organisation? Now, you must showcase that you've done plenty of research about the company when answering this tough interview question. So make sure you take a look at Northern Rail's website and their About Us page, their latest news stories and their social media channels. Impress the hiring manager by sharing facts about the company, because this shows that you truly care about the company and you're not just interested in a paycheck. So here is a fantastic example answer to help you. What do you know about Northern Rail as an organisation? Northern Rail is the second largest train operating company and the largest outside of London. You operate over 3,000 kilometres from Nottingham to Chat Hill. The company employs over 6,500 people in varied and essential roles to ensure the rail and networks efficiently operate over 2,500 services each day. The company also has 333 trains that service 550 stations, with 477 of these stations managed by Northern. The company also takes pride in its workforce and promotes individuality as well as inclusive working environment for all team members. Northern also seeks to ensure that all its employees receive opportunities within the organisation to develop and grow their careers. I also share these visions and values, and if I'm successful with my application, I will look forward to demonstrating these in my role in order to support my colleagues and provide a professional and first-class service to all customers. Now, don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, click that link in the top right-hand corner. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 30 Northern Rail interview questions and answers for all job roles to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next Northern Rail interview question for you. Why do you want to work for Northern Rail? Now, this interview question's a tough one. It's designed to weed out those who are applying en masse to all train operating companies. The hiring managers instead want to find those that truly respect and have a passion to work for Northern Rail. So you must demonstrate your passion for working for this TOC and show that you understand their brand and reputation, and that you have a commitment for wanting to work for Northern Rail long term. So here is a brilliant example answer to help you. Oh, and as a bonus tip, make sure again you look at the company's website, look at their LinkedIn profile and their social media channels, and mention any of the achievements that stood out to you that the company has accomplished. And also don't forget to focus on the job description and how it matches to what you're after in a new job role. So let's take a look at the question now. Why do you want to work for Northern Rail? As a frequent user of Northern Rail services, I've always been impressed with the high standards of service provided by your employees. Your company's ideals, ethics, customer attention and forward-thinking approach also excite me. For example, after viewing your website in depth, I came across your service quality report, which demonstrates transparency, continuous improvement, and a real commitment to improve services for your passengers. I was particularly impressed with your Meet the Manager initiative, which seeks to help provide a platform for customers to speak directly to managers about their concerns within Northern Rail network. I want to work for a firm like this because I believe I can bring the same passion and high standards to the team. I also understand that your commitment to reducing your environmental impact is on track and has seen marked improvements each year. Again, it is important for me to work for an organisation that is forward-thinking and who cares about the impact they have on the world and its communities. Northern's excellent reputation among its customers and its values and ethics mean I'll be part of a company actively seeking to make a positive difference in people's day-to-day lives. Therefore, I would be immensely proud to work for Northern in this capacity. Now that's a really good answer to that interview question. Why do you want to work for Northern Rail? Let's take a look at the next one. What qualities do you think you can bring to Northern Rail? Now again, the job description is your blueprint for answering this question. Match those key skills that they list on that job description in your answer to score highly. Now in the rail industry, there are some key qualities the hiring manager want to hear that you have, and they include that you have excellent customer service skills, you have great attention to detail, that you're a team worker, and that you're organised and safety focused. So let's take a look at a great example answer to help you. What qualities do you think you can bring to Northern Rail? Apart from possessing the required skills and experience to perform this role professionally, I believe the main thing that I bring to Northern Rail is my commitment to ensuring that the customer's needs are at the forefront of everything that I do as an employee of your train operating company. I'm also an experienced team player and understand that the role I would undertake is vital to ensure that the services run efficiently, so I would always ensure that the work I carried out would be to the highest standards and to the correct procedure. I'm also excellent at communicating, and I'm confident when communicating with people from diverse backgrounds and cultures. So the main things I'll bring to the company are customer focus, teamwork skills, and excellent communication abilities. Now the next Northern Rail interview question is this: can you talk me through your experiences in the last 5 years? Now this question is similar to the last one, in that the hiring manager is looking to see what relevant skills and experiences you can bring to the role. Again, use the job description to think of your relevant experiences that match what they are after. They also want to know that you're the type of employee who is likely to stick around at the same company for a long period of time. So again, here's a brilliant example answer to help you. Can you talk me through your experiences in the last 5 years? In the last 5 years, I've stayed with the same employer and I've performed 2 roles within the same company. I joined my current place of work in 2018 as a customer service advisor. This was a customer-facing role, which required me to deal with customer queries, serve customers, and deal with complaints. This required me to be professional and follow company procedures at all times. I was often placed in challenging situations when dealing with angry or aggressive customers, but I always remained calm and professional. Due to my excellent communication skills, I was able to resolve the customers' concerns to their satisfaction the majority of the time, for which I was praised for by my manager. I found this very rewarding, turning difficult situations into positive outcomes. After 3 years in this role, I applied for a team leader position, and after an internal interview process, I was successful. I've now been doing this role for the last 3 years. My duties include managing 20 members of staff in my team and delegating tasks efficiently. I am responsible for the safety of all staff and the customers in the store during my shift. Part of my current role requires me to compile and present KPI data to the senior management team on a weekly basis. Now, during my spare time, I'm undertaking a management skills diploma to develop my management skill set further. I always take responsibility for my professional development to ensure I can provide the best service possible for my employer. Now, in preparation for your Northern Rail interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. How do you handle the stress of working in the role and all that comes with the job? Tell me about a time when you needed to communicate a difficult decision. What was the issue and what made the decision difficult? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? What is your biggest weakness? What are the main strengths that will help you to be competent in this role? Describe a time when you've worked as part of a team to complete a difficult task. Tell me about the 3 main things that you would bring to the role if you are successful. How do you deal with conflict with a co-worker? As you're aware, this role is extremely demanding and challenging. Tell me about a situation when you worked hard to achieve a difficult task whilst under pressure. Tell me about a time when you had to complete a task within a certain time frame. Are you aware of the Northern Rail's company values? What can you tell me about them? Can you give an example of when you provided excellent customer service? Can you describe a time when you demonstrated flexibility in the workplace? Please provide an example of the types of procedures that you adhere to within your working day currently. So the next thing to do, if you would like to download example answers to these and all of the toughest Northern Rail interview questions, is to please make sure you click that button in the top right hand corner of this video right now, head through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download these slides and get access to 30 Northern Rail interview questions and high scoring answers to each question in a PDF guide. This is suitable for all job roles within Northern Rail, and you can literally have access and the slides within your inbox within 2 minutes from now. And it's guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview and also, more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like this one. And if you have any questions regarding any job interview, please feel free to put these in the comment section below, where I'll get back to you. And finally, if you'd like to connect with me on LinkedIn, I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best for your interview. Have a brilliant day.